Introducing the visiting team starting lineup, we have number 1, Gabby Dale. Number 6, Leah Dale. Number 12, Elaine Murphy. Number 13, Natalie Jensen. Number 14, Jenna Todd. Number 23, Brooklyn Anderson. Number 24, Mackenzie Cutler. Please give a round of applause to the South Carroll head coach, Ms. Christine Kemp. And her assistant coach, Ms. Christine Bartholio. And now for Lady Lions. Introducing your varsity roster, we have number 1, Sydney Fetter. Number 3, Brooke Belty. Number 4, Liz Baker. Number 5, Still Local County. Number 11, McKinney Hughes. 19, Senior Team Captain Mariel Rubin. Number 20, Senior Team Captain Paige Rubin. 21, Eddie Powers. 23, Julia Easter. 25, Becky Richel-Durfer. And number 28, Belle Utterson. Please show your appreciation for Liberty's athletic director, Mr. Sam Rothstein. Our varsity head coach, Miss Sherry Hagan. And our assistant coach, Mr. Tim Colson. Please remember that we have a strict code of conduct for Liberty. Cheering and encouragement of all varieties and volumes is greatly appreciated, but heckling of any kind or the intentional disruption of team play will be cause for immediate ejection, and we don't refunds. So please stay in your lane and let the players play. The coaches coach, the refs officiate, and the spectators watch. Now, if you're able, please rise, remove your hats, and turn toward our flag as we honor our country with the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome inside of the Lions Den, ladies and gentlemen. A fun one tonight here at Liberty High School. A chance for a third straight county title for the visiting South Carroll Cavaliers as they travel to take on the Liberty Lions. Thanks so much for tuning in here on CMSportsNet. I'm Nathan Schwartz. I'll take you through the action tonight here from Liberty. Again, South Carroll 10-1 overall, 9-0 in county play. What's on the line? A third straight county title with a win today for South Carroll. The only loss coming all the way back in the season opener at Smithburg. Since then, they've rattled off 10 in a row. They've only lost 8 sets all season. 2 of those coming a couple of games ago at Manchester Valley. 3 of those, of course, coming in the opening loss at Smithsburg. So it's been relatively easy for South Carroll, you could say, in the county this year. Meanwhile, Liberty 3-8, 3-7 in the county. Last home game of the season for Liberty today. Bill Otterson will get things started for the Lions. And here we go. Otterson with a good serve. Jenkins the first touch for South Carroll, and a block for Liberty. That's that's Crystal Awanganye with the block. That's a 13th block for her this year. And Liberty gets the first point. Right back to Otterson. South Carroll looking for the tie, and they'll get it. Kill from Brooklyn Anson, the sophomore. Some young players on this South Carroll team. Now Mackenzie Kutzler, one of the seniors and the veterans, who's been a part of a couple of these county titles, back to serve. Little tap short for Liberty. Easter tried to get one over the net and catch South Carroll off guard, but that's back-to-back points for the Cavaliers. Again, if you just happen to be joining us, 10-1 South Carroll, 3-8 Liberty here on CMSportsNet. Kutzler, the good serve into the back right corner. Awanganye gets it over. Spike lethal for South Carroll. That was Aaron Taylor getting her 31st kill of the season. That's 3 in a row for the Cavaliers. They lead 3-1 in this opening set, and an ace for South Carroll. Kutzler with her 6th this year. Great run here for the Cavs after a tough first point. Kutzler for a 5th straight time. Tap over for the Lions, but it was Otterson stepping over with that violation. So what a run here for South Carroll. Again, talked about it at the Open. They've been running through the county with ease, but that'll end this run. 5 points in a row with Kutzler back there as the server, but that'll end as she sends one too far. So it's 5-2 South Carroll here in the early going in set 1 from the Lions' Den. Julia Easter with the serve this time for Liberty. Getting it over but out for South Carroll was Taylor, so that's back-to-back points for the Lions. Violation this time on South Carroll, so that's 3 in a row for Liberty after South Carroll had 5 in a row after Liberty took the opening point. So back and forth we go here in this first set. Second matchup of the season between the Cavaliers and the Lions. The first one went to South Carroll 3-0 all the way back in the first week of the season. Good save there by Awanganye. Liberty keeps it alive. Going for the kill, but it's dug out. Great play by Elena Murphy, one of the captains, and that leads to the South Carroll point. Murphy had 33 digs coming into this one. She's one of the captains and statistically one of the best players on this South Carroll team. Came in with 135 kills and 25 aces. Both of those led the team as Leia Deo picks up an ace right there for the Cavaliers, who now lead 7-4 after their second ace in this opening set. But back to Murphy, the senior, looking to cap off her high school volleyball career with another county title. Deo's serve out of play, so another point for the Lions. Make it 7-5. McKenna Humes will check in here for the Lions, and she'll serve with the Lions down by 2. Liberty coming off of a 5-set loss to FSK. Rather, not FSK, I apologize. They got a 3-0 win over FSK. They did get a 3-2 loss their last time out, though. (8-5) South Carroll. Another block by Liberty. They've had a couple of those in this opening set. Murphy just got it over. Liberty will try to do the same. Awanganye does. Set it perfectly for the Cavaliers, but it's short. Taylor tried to go for the spike. Didn't matter. 8-6, South Carroll. So we had those runs early, and now it's been a little bit more back and forth trading points. So now Paige Rubin back to serve for Liberty. She leads this team in aces with 31. This one's set up for Murphy, who makes it count. Beautifully placed into that back right corner. Make it a 3-point lead for the Cavaliers. Now it'll be Natalie Jenkins back to serve for South Carroll, the junior. But it's too strong. Liberty gets one right back, 9-7. They trail here at home for the final time this year. Liberty heads to Walkersville tomorrow. Then they'll finish the regular season at Century on Thursday. Good idea there for Kutzler, but on that second hit, couldn't get it over the net. Liberty cuts the deficit down to 1. Right back to it are the Cavaliers. Right back to Murphy, but a great dig. Liberty trying to win it on the other side. They can't. Deflected at the net all the way into the rafters. Murphy does get it eventually. Another kill for South Carroll's number 12. Her first kill attempt was dug out by Humes. A great play, as you see it again right here. Murphy, she's been doing this all season long. Humes with a great dig. Of course, that led to the Murphy point. Beautiful tap right there for Liberty. Mario Riordan. So 10-9 now. Still a South Carroll lead, as it's been for a majority of this opening set. Sydney Fetter to serve. South Carroll with a third hit. Another dig by Liberty, but right back over to the Cavaliers. Late tap. Liberty gets it back over. Good rally between the Lions and the Cavaliers. Liberty trying to tie things up. Fetter starts this point. And then it's finished off by Richelfelder. Maddie Richelderfer ties things up at 10 for the Lions. Kind of going into no man's land right there over the head of Deo. Into that space where nobody was for South Carroll, as Kutzler does the same thing on the other side. Putting the Cavaliers back in front 11-10 in this opening set. Bit of an awkward hit right there for Easter. It'll be an ace for South Carroll. That's Jenna Todd back there serving, the junior. Played in nearly every set this season for the Cavaliers. 56 kills for her. That was her 17th ace, but she'll pick up the error right there. 12-11 now, with South Carroll still out in front. Belle Otterson, who served the opening point for Liberty back there once again in this opening set. About halfway through. South Carroll with a 1-point lead. Pretty much what it's been the last few minutes. Otterson saves it. Can't ultimately be saved by Caroline Murphy. Another point for the Cavs. One of those where Otterson kind of had to go over the shoulder right there. Tough angle. Good work by the Cavaliers as Kutzler picks up another ace. Again, South Carroll's won 10 matches in a row ever since the season opening loss at Smithsburg. Another point by Liberty on a service error by South Carroll. Now Caitlin Carmichael will check in for the Cavaliers. Part of that back line. With the serve, it's Easter. Deo starts it off. Carmichael with a touch. Getting it over is Taylor. And another violation by the Lions extends the South Carroll lead. 3-point lead now, 15-12. And back to serve is Leah Deo. One of 3 sophomores on this varsity squad. Another ace for South Carroll. Attacking Fetter there in the back line. The sophomores Deo, Kylie Rogers, and Brooklyn Anson for the Cavaliers. You see another look at that ace right there. Right back to Deo. Liberty able to get it over with Murphy. Kill attempt, deflected and down on the other side for the Lions. You see here Murphy getting into position right at center court. South Carroll went for the deflection. They couldn't quite get the ricochet. It went off of Anson. So it remains a 3-point game here. Liberty trailing. Here's the serve. Beautifully placed. And it's out on South Carroll. What a serve there by Liberty. It was Humes. You see it, that's scraping the net, and Deo just didn't have a good read on it. South Carroll gets Liberty to play some hot potato, and ultimately it lands out of play. So both teams inching closer to that 25-point mark. South Carroll in the lead right now, 17-14 in this opening set as they go for their 3rd straight county title. Gabby Deo to serve. Otterson sets this one up, and there's the kill for the Lions. Emmy Powers. That's textbook right there for the Lions, using all 3 hits, and Powers coming off of that left side, using the height to her advantage. Serve from Rubin, returned by the Cavaliers. Rubin sets it up again. Powers almost got another kill. Murphy gets it over for South Carroll. A 2-point lead for the Cavaliers. Make it only 1. Powers does it again. Back-to-back kills for Emmy Powers. Exactly what Liberty has needed here in the middle of this opening set. Rubin with a good serve. Murphy gets the kill on the other side for the Cavaliers. 2 heavy hitters in Murphy for South Carroll and Powers for Liberty going back and forth. So now it's a 18-16 game here in the opening set. Too short right there for Liberty's Riordan. So South Carroll continues to mount pressure here against the Lions in set number 1. That's served by Jenkins. Here's the 3rd hit for the Lions. Powers, the little tap. Going for the kill, Murphy. Blocked! That was Rachel Durfer and company there. Rubin tried to keep it alive, but another good hit by the Cavaliers leads to their 20th point. They have a 4-point lead as Sherry Hagan takes her first timeout of the day. 20-16, South Carroll leads in this opening set from the Lions Den. Thanks so much for joining us here on CMSportsNet. I'm Nathan Schwartz. on the line for South Carroll. Not only their 10th win in the county, they would improve to 10-0. Their 11th win overall and in a row, but also their 3rd straight county title. Right now in the county standings, South Carroll in first place at 9-0. Westminster right behind them at 8-2. But because South Carroll beat Westminster twice, those are the only 2 losses this season for the Owls. A win for South Carroll at any point this week would get them that county title. They're Liberty today. They host Winters Mill tomorrow before they head to FSK on Thursday. So 3 chances for South Carroll. Also a Westminster loss would win the county for the Cavaliers, but of course they want to do it on their terms. Up by 4, just need 5 more points to take this opening set on the road at Liberty. Rubin gets it over for the Lions. Blocked down, and there's the point for Liberty. Riordan. Powers there as well. She'll take a seat. Another look at it. Both right there. I think it was Riordan. I got the last touch, though. Murphy pushes it over. Rubin deflects. Brooke Felty got it up, and getting it down is Easter. Liberty back within 2 here in set number 1. Low serve. Deo able to avoid disaster, and that was disaster on the other side for the Lions. Just a little bit of miscommunication and maybe expecting something more as Deo barely was able to save it. South Carroll gets it over, and then it falls into right in the middle of the court as, man, Humes takes one off the face. Liberty somehow gets it over, though. Oh, man. Here's the kill. Now Humes with a dig. How about this? Block. Liberty gets the point. Humes took one off the face, then got a crucial dig before Julia Easter finished it off with a kill. Another look at it. There's off the face, right? So Liberty in desperation mode to get it over. Rubin did. And then they get the dig after the fact. Just vicious right there, but it worked out in Liberty's favor. Serve from Fetter. Great. Ace for Liberty. Fetter only came in with 1 of those this year. She's got another, and it's 21-20. Still a South Carroll lead, but things a lot tighter than they were a moment ago. Fetter to the other corner. Deo with the first touch. Here's the kill attempt, and they get it. Leia Deo. Deo is having a good opening set here on the road at Liberty. South Carroll 3 points away from another set win. They won the last set at Manchester Valley in that 5-setter last week, then a 3-0 victory over Walkersville. There's a dig by Rubin. Kept alive by Rachel Durfer. Over to Jenkins on the other side. Deo. Dug out by Fetter. Another kill attempt, and another kill for Easter. The team's leader doing it again. Now some substitutions for Liberty. 22-21 South Carroll. Otterson to set it up. Started off with a touch by Murphy. South Carroll gets it over. Dig by Jenkins. Set up for Deo. A tap right in the middle. Liberty huddled in a circle. Deo puts it in the perfect spot. And South Carroll regains that 2-point lead. 23-21. Back to serve is Kutzler, who's had a great set serving so far. The lefty gets it over. Awanganye starts it. Easter with the tap over. South Carroll going for the kill. But they settle for the dig on the other side. Does Liberty. Felty with the return. Another kill attempt, and they get it. South Carroll 1 point away from winning the opening set after Brooklyn Anson hits a kill there for the Cavaliers. Opening set point, and it's an ace for South Carroll. Kutzler gets the ace. She's had a couple of those in this opening set, and it's 25-21. South Carroll taking set number 1 from the Lions' Den. Again, such a fun set. Only the one timeout. Back and forth that set was between South Carroll and Liberty. The Lions come in at 3-8, 3-7 in the county. And another look at a couple of those big plays down the stretch. Liberty getting a block and a kill right there. Big set for Emmy Powers. She was all over the place. Julia Easter was as well. A tight set for Liberty. This was the craziest play of the entire set, where Humes took one off the face, and then she gets the dig on the kill attempt from Deo. And it's finished off with that kill for Liberty. And of course, they all go to check in on Humes. That was Easter who finished off that point. Ultimately, Liberty comes up just short, though, on set number 1. There's Christine Keck, the head coach for South Carroll, has done such a good job recently with this program. Sherry Hagan and company on the other side for Liberty. Again, the Lions have their last home game today before heading to Walkersville and Century. South Carroll returns home for their regular season home finale tomorrow against Winters Mill before finishing off the regular season at FSK on Thursday. Into crunch time across the Carroll County Athletic League with the postseason nearing for a lot of these sports. Of course, a couple more weeks left in the football season. Soccer playoffs starting this week. Volleyball's playoffs not too far away. Same with field hockey. Mid to late October, this is when it starts to mean that much more for these teams as they try to get that positioning in their respective brackets for the postseason. And in South Carroll's case, looking to continue their dominance in the county. (25-21), the opening set win for South Carroll. They've played 4 sets against Liberty this year. They've won all 4. Liberty was South Carroll's first win all the way back in the first week of September. It was the first game overall for Liberty. They lost the first 3 before getting a win at FSK as their first win. Like I mentioned earlier, South Carroll, a loss early on, but perfection since then in the win column. 10 in a row. An 11th win in a row today means a county title. All right, here we go with set number 2. It'll be Kylie Nelson to start things off this time for the Cavaliers. Checking in for the first time today is Nelson. A good serve to start. Getting it over for Liberty is Riordan. Little tap, and the point for South Carroll. That's Reese Palmer. South Carroll getting some new faces in there as well. Palmer, along with Nelson. Kylie Rogers in there as well. Serve from Nelson. A beauty. 2 in a row for South Carroll to begin set number 2. Another one from Nelson. Low to the net. Initially touched by Awan Ganyi. They're able to save it, though. South Carroll keeps it alive. Rogers taps it over. Liberty, some miscommunication, and a good touch for Rogers gives South Carroll 3 in a row. Rogers coming in with 47 kills, 7 aces, 9 digs, and 10 blocks this year. One of the 3 sophomores for the Cavaliers. Long touch from Riordan, still in though. Kill short for Palmer. First point of the set for Liberty. See it again. Palmer winding up. Liberty was right there for the block too. South Carroll just struggling to get it over. They let this one go, and it's an ace for Otterson. She had 19 of those coming in as the first ace of this second set for Liberty. You see it right there. Well in play. Deo let it go. A gamble that didn't pay off. Otterson again gets the help from the net. 3 straight to start for South Carroll, now 3 in a row for Liberty. Otterson again. Rogers, the first touch. Palmer, a tap over. Awanganye, a good job of keeping it alive for the Lions. Now Easter way too far. South Carroll point. So South Carroll leads again 4-3. Rogers back to serve. First serve of the day for Kylie Rogers. Nearly gets the ace right there. But South Carroll does get the kill. Rogers and Anson team up for that point. A 5-3 lead for the Cavaliers. Rogers again. Lofts it in. And South Carroll stayed on their side. Elena Murphy does her job to perfection. We continue to get a big run going back and forth. 3 for South Carroll, then 3 for Liberty. Now 3 again for the Cavaliers. Rogers some more force on it this time. Set by Otterson, blocked down. Murphy again. 2 on this run for Murphy. Blocking it down and getting the point immediately. South Carroll's in a rhythm once again. Awanganye. Rogers gets the dig. Murphy taps it over, deflected, kept alive by Liberty. Fetty over to Easter. Now South Carroll gets the kill. It's now 8-3 Cavaliers in set number 2 after winning the first set 25-21. Otterson taps it over, and she was over that line. Rogers providing that spark that South Carroll needed after Liberty rattled off 3 in a row. So now it's 6 in a row for South Carroll. Rogers still back there. And this one's well short. Run out of steam eventually. So that's the 4th point of the set for the Lions. But a good rotation there for Kylie Rogers. So Liberty needs to go on a run here to keep things close in this second set. This is a good start. But again, another missed tap leads to another South Carroll point. Otterson tried to get it over to Powers, who wasn't as close to the net as that pass was intended to be. So now right back in the hands of South Carroll to serve. Gabby Deo, the libero. Otterson for Awanganye. Saved by Deo. Murphy lifts it over. Too far, another point for the Cavaliers. All South Carroll here in set number 2. They're up by 7. Deo with a good serve. Started off on the other side for Fetter. Kill short for Powers. Another Cavalier point. Miscommunication and ace for Deo. She had 11 coming into this one. That's her first today, I believe. She was the team's leader in digs coming into this one as well with 102 through the first 11 matches. She's played in every set for South Carroll as Liberty gets back on the board. Point number 5 for them, 13-5. They trail. Another look at it. Otterson with the great set. And who else? It's Powers. Powers on that left side. Humes with a strong serve. Again, that's been an Achilles heel of Liberty here in this second set. Some of those serves just going too far. So now it's a 9-point advantage for South Carroll as they look to get into the driver's seat. They already took the opening set. It's very hard to win sets against this Cavaliers team. Again, they've only dropped 8 all year. Borderline call. Liberty doesn't get the call. It's another point for the Cavaliers to put them up by 10. Powers thought she had it. But again, a little too far for the Lions. Short serve this time for South Carroll. That was Morgan Taylor. Her first serve today. So now Liberty back to serve again with Rubin. Rubin a teardropper. Immediately sent back over by South Carroll. Another quick tap. A beauty from Riordan. On the South Carroll side, Taylor tried to keep it alive, but better hit there for the Lions. Rubin with the serve, deflected off of Carmichael. Back-to-back for Liberty. It's actually 3 in a row for the Lions. Short serve, kept alive by the Cavaliers. They get it over. That was a Brooke Felty touch. She tried to get it back over to one of her teammates on this right side, but nothing much there for Liberty after the fact. Strong serve. Powers the first touch. Set by Rubin. Powers taps it over. Kept alive by the Cavaliers. Now Rogers sends it over. Back and forth. And it's a great touch for Richelderfer. Served by Felty. Strong tap and a carry for South Carroll. So now it's 16-10. Liberty clawing its way back here in set number 2. Felty off the net. Right back in the Cavaliers' favor. Up by 7 here in the second set. Looking for a 10-0 start to county play with only 2 county matches left after this one. One tomorrow, one on Thursday. Todd with the serve. Kept alive by Murphy. Rogers for the kill. Got it. A good save attempt for Liberty, but off the post here on the near side of the net. And Rogers does her job. So here's Todd to serve. Easter with the first touch, sent right back over by Rubin. A little bit of a late jump right there for Anson, but it wound up working in her favor. Kind of mistimed the jump on the opposite side for Liberty. It's now a 9-point lead again for the Cavs. Todd to Felty. Easter has it blocked, and South Carroll will take the point. They're back up to a double-digit lead. They led 15-5. Now they lead 20-10. and are closing in on back-to-back set wins here at the Lions Den. Todd, is it in? Is it out? It's out. Liberty will take the point. Sure looked out to me at first glance. See it again. It's as close as it can get, but it looks like it was right behind the line, so good call there for Liberty. They give it right back to South Carroll, though, on the service error. 21-11 Cavaliers. No timeouts yet in this set for either side. We've only had the one today by Liberty at the back half of set number 1. Good start for Liberty on the other side with Fetter. Now South Carroll looking to return the favor. Rogers, too much on it. Another point for the Lions. So it's back to a 9-point deficit for Liberty, who don't have a lot of wiggle room left in this second set. Otterson with the serve. Palmer. Owen Gagne back over to the South Carroll side. Palmer again. Easter tried to go behind her back over her head. Didn't work out. And it's 22-12 now as Rogers goes back to serve for South Carroll. She was the one serving when South Carroll was able to put together this big lead they had at the beginning of the set. Day with a good touch. Murphy to push it over into no man's land. What a touch by Elena Murphy. Deflected by Liberty. Nothing they could have done there. You see for Murphy right over the head of Otterson. And Fetter tried to do her best to save it. Now 23-12. Felty first touch. Easter has it blocked by Murphy. Back-to-back big plays for the senior captain put South Carroll 1 point away from back-to-back set wins. Set point for Rogers and South Carroll. They won't get it right here. Crystal Alwan-Gagne with the big kill to keep Liberty alive. But, of course, they've got to rattle off a bunch in a row here to keep this second set going. Easter with the serve. Just got to get it over if you're Liberty. Murphy with the tap. Too late. Liberty's got it. So that's 2 in a row. Only need 10 more. Murphy. Oh, that's perfect. Powers was drifting over towards the middle of the logo. Murphy put the ball where she wasn't. And that's back-to-back wins for South Carroll to begin this match with a chance to win the county title. One more set for the Cavaliers is all they need. We'll take a quick break as we hear from our sponsors.
CMSportsNet's halftime report is brought to you by Aquino Financial Group.
Hi, I'm Steve Aquino. Creating a financial plan requires a disciplined, well-thought-out approach. At Aquino Financial Group, our mission is to provide a variety of solutions to help our clients fulfill their lifetime financial goals and dreams.
CMSportsNet's halftime report is brought to you by Aquino Financial Group.
Back here from the Lions Den, 25-21 in that first set. South Carroll with a Much larger win in that second set. And now they're one set away from a county title. Again, want to thank you so much for being with us here on CMSportsNet. I'm Nathan Schwartz, one of the aces for South Carroll in that second set. This one not as back and forth as that first set was. This was pretty much all South Carroll from the get-go. Some good serves from Kylie Rogers after Kutzler was the best server in that first set for the Cavaliers. And then right at the end, it was Elena Murphy doing a little bit of everything for the Cavaliers. This was one of the big plays that got Liberty a couple points there at the end. But then this was the winner. You see 21 in blue, Powers kind of drifting, leaving that outside wide open. Murphy saw it, capitalized, and South Carroll took set number 2. So now they only need one more. Liberty's got to rattle off 3 set wins in a row to try and get win number 4 on their season. 3-8 overall, 3-7 in the county. South Carroll 10-1, 9-0 in the county. South Carroll hasn't lost since match number 1, and they've won all 5 sets they've played against Liberty this season. So just getting ready for set number 3 here. Close win for South Carroll, and set number 1, a little bit wider of a margin in that second set. And they can taste the county title. Liberty to start here in set number 3 with Otterson, who got us started earlier in the night. Deo gets it over. Liberty keeps it alive. Easter with the touch. Jenkins keeps it going. Late tap, but a good one for Kutzler. Awanganye dug out. Murphy continues to impress. Liberty, though, keeps it going. Great rally here to begin set number 3. But it's won by South Carroll. Leia Deo right back into the box score as she returns for this third set. Again, 25-21 in set number 1, 25-14 in that second set. Now a 1-0 lead for South Carroll to begin the third set. Bit of a knuckler on the serve there for South Carroll. That was Carmichael with a good serve. South Carroll almost got it off the net right there. Easter with the kill, and it's in. Liberty ties it up on Julia Easter's first kill of this third set. Kept alive by Aaron Taylor for South Carroll. Powers. Oh, man, what a dig from Deo. Now the other Deo with the kill. The Deos teaming up right there to get South Carroll a point. Gabby with the dig. Leia with the kill. 2-1 Cavaliers. Now Leia with the serve now. Gabby had the first touch on that one for the Cavaliers. Liberty going for the kill themselves. Carmichael digs it out. Murphy over the shoulder, gets it over. Liberty looking for the tie, and they're going to get it. That one rattled around the top of the gym here. Almost went into the basketball hoop, hanging above the visitor's side. And it's 2-2 here to begin set number 3. So McKenna Humes back to serve. Liberty looking for an early lead. Clips the net. South Carroll keeps it going. Murphy sends it over. Powers, strong, but it's blocked. Murphy to Carmichael, right back to Murphy. Deflected away from Liberty, South Carroll points. Murphy on this left side has been a catalyst today for South Carroll, as she has been all year. Strong push. It'll work for Liberty. Riordan. Right there in the middle. She's had some big plays today. But it's really been a story of what Powers and Murphy can do as the outside hitters for their respective teams. Powers for Liberty and Murphy for South Carroll. Oh, man. What a bounce for Rubin to get an ace. The team leader in aces finds a way to add another to her total. And Liberty leads 4-3 here in set number 3. A little bit stronger this time for Rubin. Murphy going for the kill shot. It's blocked but out of play. So South Carroll ties it up. This has a little bit more of that first set feel where we went back and forth for a majority of the set. There was some runs at the beginning, and then there was a couple of big South Carroll runs in that second set when they won by 11 ultimately. Tapped over by Riordan. Murphy has it blocked. Liberty gets the point. Mitchell Durfer and company there right in front of the net to make it happen for the Lions. Murphy. Oh, man. No chance that Liberty could have done anything with that one. Another kill for number 12 in white. Now we've seen so much of Murphy on the outside today. She's back to serve here with things tied up at 5. Hume's first touch. And a point for South Carroll as Todd just slightly taps it over. Easy peasy right there for the Cavaliers. Strong serve off the net. An ace for Murphy. What can't she do? She keeps finding ways to make it happen. Liberty never got a good read on that one off the hand. It's now a 7-5 South Carroll lead. Make it 7-6 after the error. Liberty 6, South Carroll 7 here in set number 3. Fetter, good serve. South Carroll keeps it going. Tapped down by Rachel Durfer. So now we're tied up at 7. Liberty with a great start to this third set. Jenkins, Kutzler, Deo. Easter tries to get the kill, saved by Murphy. Sent over by Anson. That was Todd. And Liberty pushes it out of play. So a good rally back and forth. Todd with a big play to keep it going for South Carroll. Ultimately, that's what led to the 8-7 lead where it stands now. Now Anson will come back in for Todd. Right in the middle. Gabby Deo to serve. Getting it over off the net is Murphy, the Liberty Murphy, that is, Caroline Murphy. Good dig there from Rubin. Rachel Durfer does her best to get it over. Big swing and a miss by Murphy. Worth a shot there. She was coming from the back line, went for the epic kill. Instead hits the center of the net, and it's 8 apiece. Can see it again. The set by Kutzler from distance. Murphy went for it. And now Liberty to serve for the lead. Murphy starts it off. Deo looks for the kill. Liberty gets the block, but it's kept alive by Gabby Deo. Now Leia gets it back over. Beautiful into the back left corner for Alwyn Gagny. Liberty has a 9-8 lead here in this third set. You can't place it any better than that. Rubin starts it. Deo, too short. 10-8 Lions. The best they've played tonight. South Carroll played the long game there, and they're right back into a 1-point deficit. 10-9 here on the road. Liberty looking to keep this match alive. South Carroll took the first two sets by a 25-21 score in the first, 25-14 in the second. Now Caitlin Carmichael serves, trying to tie this third set up at 10. She cannot. Liberty takes an 11-9 lead. It's been a back and forth opening here to this third set for both teams. But Liberty's finally getting things to go their way, and that continues as Powers catches South Carroll in an awkward position. The quick return by Deo, then the deflection down, and it's tough as Liberty gets another one. And they've started to pull away from South Carroll. 13-9. But Easter's serve is short. So South Carroll facing some adversity here. Liberty becoming in the driver's seat here in this third set. Another long serve for SC. Deo unable to get it in. The 4-point lead for the Lions returns, as does a couple of players that have been in quite a bit. McKenna Humes returning. Caroline Murphy will check out. Sydney Fetter will take a seat for Marielle Riordan here for Liberty. Humes gets it over. Carmichael with a good tap. And that was a really interesting way to get the point. There was a miscommunication. Let's take another look at it. Where Carmichael winds up getting the tap over, but that was Aaron Taylor just kind of hitting the deck on that right side. And that led to South Carroll just opting to get it over on that second hit. So now it's back to a 3-point lead for Liberty. Another collision. That's back-to-back here for South Carroll, as Riordan's kill attempt is way too long. 14-12 now. And this feels like a chance for South Carroll to really dig in and get some momentum back, because it's all in favor of the Lions right now. But Liberty continues to take control. Service error there from Anson. Rubin to serve. Murphy going for the kill. Dug out by Felty. Now Powers kill too strong. Again, it's been those two going back and forth for the big swings. Big dig there, though, for Felty, the team's leader, at the libero spot today. 116 digs coming in. Now 15-13. Jenkins with a good serve, and she'll get the ace to bring South Carroll within one. South Carroll looking for the tie. They get it. Back-to-back aces from Natalie Jenkins. Now South Carroll looking for the lead. Quick return. Tug out by Jenkins this time. What a run for her, and Murphy gets the kill to put South Carroll in the lead. A big swing here in the last three for South Carroll. They had trailed by as many as 4. Now they lead by 2, make it 3 on another ace. 3 aces for Jenkins in this turn for her. It's now a 17-15 Cavalier lead. First touch by Felty. Humes now short. Riordan couldn't get it over, and it's 18-15, South Carroll. South Carroll winners of 10 in a row, 9-0 in the county. Liberty looking to spoil a potential county title for them tonight, but South Carroll keeps inching closer and closer. 19-15, and Sherry Hagan calls a timeout, a much-needed one for the Lions, who led by as many as 4, but this is a big South Carroll run. They lead 19-15 with their 3rd straight county title in sight. Quick break for the Lions as they discuss how to respond here. South Carroll with 3 aces as of late. Natalie Jenkins has been stellar back there serving in her turn. There's a big point earlier right now for Liberty. Alwyn Gagne had well placement on that one. Also a big play for Powers. She's been all over the place at the front line for the Lions. But recently, these aces for Jenkins have been the difference maker. She's back to serve again, and she gets another one. Man! Jenkins coming to play at the perfect time. Back half of the 3rd set, South Carroll going for another sweep, and she's got 4 aces. Can she get a 5th? She can't. And Liberty gets on the board again. Violation there in the middle for Jenna Todd. So after that big change for South Carroll, Liberty back with the serve here. Down by 4. Jenkins starts with it. Murphy lifts it over. Big chance here for the Lions to get back into a rhythm, and they do. Another collision on the other side for the Cavaliers. There's been a couple of those in this 3rd set. Really, it's been like 3 or 4 of them for the Cavaliers. But they have a 3-point lead. Felty sets it up with the serve. Murphy for the kill. Blocked right in front of the net. And sent over, no. Short for Richelderfer. It is awarded to South Carroll. Some confusion right there for the moment. But now back to serve Elena Murphy. She's been so crucial to the South Carroll success today, just as she has been all year. Easter with the tap over. 4-point lead for South Carroll, make it 3. Liberty continues to get back into it with their backs against the wall. South Carroll leads 2-0 in this 3rd set. In the set, they have a 21-18 advantage. 4 points away from another county title. Feder to serve. Didn't get the proper hit. 22-18 now. And back to serve for South Carroll, the libero, Gabby Deo. But right back to Liberty as the error gets the Lions back in control for the time being. They still got to be very cautious here. South Carroll, oh so close to another sweep. South Carroll has 7 3-set sweeps this season. Blocked, but South Carroll will get the point. It was out against Liberty. Good contest there from Deo. So right back to South Carroll. Easter with the kill. Huge for Liberty, with South Carroll only 2 points away. 23-21. Liberty trails. Easter serves. Set up by Carmichael. The kill attempt long for Aaron Taylor. And it's back to a 1-point Liberty deficit. Easter again. Deo starts it off. Leah Deo wins it for South Carroll, and there is match point. 24-21, South Carroll, set number 3. Here's the serve. Liberty looking to keep things alive. They tap it over. Carmichael sets it up, and it's blocked by Powers. 24-22. So Caroline Murphy back to serve for Liberty. The Lions trail 24-22 in set number 3. In match point. Deflected over. South Carroll keeps it going. Carmichael to Murphy, who gets it over. Tap over. Kept alive by the Cavaliers. And Carmichael pushes it over the net. Blocked down. There's the county title. For the 3rd straight year, South Carroll is atop of Carroll County. They win this one 3-0 in the Lions' Den. 11-1 are the Cavaliers, 10-0 in the county. They've won 11 in a row, and their dominance continues. A couple of really close sets. 25-21 in the opener. 25-14, South Carroll took that second set, and here in the third, it's a 25-22 victory for the Cavaliers. They win their 3rd straight county title. They have the tiebreaker over Westminster, so with that 10-0 county record, South Carroll atop of the county yet again. And here is that match point that won it all for the Cavaliers. They were fierce all day. They get a block from Anson, and that does it here from the Lions' Den. 3-0 win for South Carroll. Again, they improve to 11-1 and win their 3rd straight county title. Liberty falls to 3-9. They're in Walkersville tomorrow. South Carroll returns home to face Winters Mill. And that's going to do it for our coverage here from the Lions' Den. Thanks so much for joining us here on this presentation of Carroll County Volleyball. I'm Nathan Schwartz. Again, thanks for tuning in. We'll have coverage throughout the week of more Carroll County volleyball, but until then, have a great rest of your Monday night.